yearning for caffeine. Oh my God. When is this going to be over? Will I go back to coffee? That is the question. I'm gagging for a coffee. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, I just finished the most difficult, most dramatic, most arduous challenge of them all. Yep, I went caffeine free for an entire week. But you're going to have to stick around to the end of the episode to find out, as I enter this coffee establishment, whether I'm going back to caffeine. Check this one out because we uncover some really interesting things about going caffeine free.
Why don't you drink coffee?
About saponins, we talk about phytic acid. Caffeine is actually a defense chemical.
Stop drinking coffee now. It's secretly harming your body.
There are mold toxins.
That's what's scaring me right now.
Caffeine spikes stress hormones. Coffee raises cortisol, dehydration, dry skin, fatigue, and digestive problems.
A lot of people fall into this category. They drink caffeine every day. They're no longer getting the performance-enhancing effect of caffeine, so they're taking it just to be normal or feel like they can focus normally and have normal amounts of energy. But then if they try and come off, they feel worse.
Doesn't caffeine just make you feel like you're not tired?
You have a kind of crash afterwards where you suddenly just feel extremely tired. Delay caffeine consumption a little bit later in the day.
Caffeine constricts blood flow. No, you don't want that. I'll be addicted.
It's the world's most popular psychoactive drug.
Morning, team. Speak quietly because it's only like 5:30 in the morning. But, yep. First day, day one, decaf. I'm actually quite looking forward to it. I don't know about you, but I actually like the cheap coffee. I think it's really good. So I usually have 2 coffees before training, and then when I get to work, I get one more coffee. Very nice to rehydrate in the morning. Modified my morning routine to block my phone from social media because I usually get up and I'm on TikTok and Instagram before I've even got fully awake. So now I'm doing the morning meditation, gratitude journaling with my coffee, and no social media. I'm not allowed the social media till like 7, which is a new thing. I've got this app called Freedom and really liking it. But anyway, this episode's all about getting off caffeine, and you know that feeds into me having better sleep. That's a big driver for this. You know, that's probably the main reason I wanted to see if cutting out just those 2 or 3 coffees per day would make a difference. Looks like normal coffee. Smells like normal coffee. Hey team, so just on my first jiu-jitsu session. Now bear in mind it's 8 a.m. and by now I usually have 2 shots of caffeine. Today I felt pretty good. I was no worse at jiu-jitsu, no better. I was very well recovered, so that probably plays a part. I did feel like sometimes I missed that little punchiness when I saw opportunities. And I don't know if that was just the lack of caffeine or just like because I'm a bit sluggish today. But yeah, interesting. We know caffeine does improve sports performance. So yeah, just thought I'd give you that quick insight. So far, nothing crazy. Gonna go hit the showers. And I don't have any headache or anything yet. So let's see if I get one later. I don't think I will. And then, yeah, let's see if we get any slumps during the day. Word up, team. You see me in another different style at the office today. Got my decaf. It's coming up for 11s. I was expecting a bit of a headache or withdrawal, but so far, so good. Turns out quitting caffeine so far has been pretty dang easy. So yeah, I've got some content to do. I'm debating whether to work out again later and then take a couple of days off, but let's see. Right, better get cracking. The decaf's really not that bad. Basically tastes the same. I got this one. Decaffeinated red label tea. It's actually delicious. So anyway, so far so good. Day 2 of the experiment. Decaf coffee. Really not that bad. I didn't know what I was expecting, but so far very uneventful. No headaches, no crash. Slept pretty good. Check the old root score in a little minute. I actually thought that instant coffee smells so good. Here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that coffee is the second most traded commodity in the entire world behind oil, which shows how important it is. And I also learned that there's many benefits from coffee, but they're not actually from caffeine, they're from the berry, the coffee berry itself. So perhaps if I do stay coffee free after this experiment, I could get a coffee supplement so you still get all the benefits. Although I have no idea, do you get the benefits in instant coffee? Probably not. Right, let's wait for the counter roll. Smells good. Something quite homely about Nescafe instant coffee. Reminds me of like early mornings going fishing when I was a kid. You know, today has been like the hardest day actually. I'm almost towards the end of the challenge, but today I just missed that little hit that you get from a good coffee. You know, someone was making an espresso after class and it just smelled good, man, and I just thought, do I need to do this? And it was really like funny because yesterday I was chatting to someone in the gym and I told him I'm off caffeine because I'm doing this challenge, and he was like, yeah, but bro, why would you actually do the challenge? Like, why don't you just pretend you've done the challenge? And I'm like, I hadn't really thought of that, but one, I want to have a slight level of integrity, obviously towards you guys who actually watch this stuff, but also like I am genuinely curious, like what happens when you take a week off caffeine? Like, am I gonna have some miracle breakthrough, or is it just like you miss that bit of excitement? You know, it's a bit like giving up wanking, like you feel better, but you miss that little bit of joy. You know what I'm saying, boys? So yeah, let's see, but I am completely caffeine free and I've got like another day and a half to go. Will I go back to coffee? That is the question. So workout in the bag. Yeah, pretty much lifted heavier and more reps on every exercise. However, I have just started a new program, so I'm only like third weekend. So yeah, you would kind of expect that, but didn't notice any lack of energy from the no caffeine. So far so good. Only joking. I'm still here. Yeah, let's see today if there's any slumps in the afternoon. If not, we're on a roll. So there you go, guys, an entire week caffeine free. But the big question is, am I going back to caffeine today? The answer is yes, and I'll tell you why. Overall, I felt the experiment was pretty easy to do. In fact, I was kind of underwhelmed. There wasn't that much of a change, no big dramatic change in my sleep. As you can see here, this is the week before I went caffeine free, and this is the week I went caffeine free. Both weeks I slept pretty well. I did want to reduce the amount of times I get up in the night, but that didn't seem to change when I got rid of caffeine for a week. I would say it's super easy to be caffeine free because the caffeine free drinks basically taste the same, so you won't even notice a difference. But the number one reason I'm going back to caffeine is because I just miss that little bit of joy to start the day and that amazing smell and feeling you get after a good cup of coffee. Make sure you hit the notification bell because the next one's going to be a cracker. Until then, stay active, keep moving, guys.